Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout using the Make Kit. This is the 23rd layout and it took me 31 minutes to complete. And I'm down to just a few scraps, but I'm trying to use as many as I can, as many supplies and die cuts as I can too. But first, all I have left is a cardstock and it's in the turquoise, so I do want to add some kind of texture to the background. So I take my American Craft roller and it's like lines, and I just put it in my white ink, and I just put it all over the background, and I don't go sideways and everything. I want to keep it so it looks like vertical lines. And then I took a couple of mist in the aqua and the white, and I just put it all over the layout, and again just to add some texture because I don't have a lot of pattern papers left, and so there's not going to be a ton of layering with pattern papers because I just don't have them. So this is how I'm going to add texture, by just adding some ink on a roller, and it's some pigment ink, and I believe that's the Close to My Heart that I used, and then some mist. So I'm just going to take my heat gun and I'm going to dry it up on both sides, so then it seems to warp the paper a little less. And then I have this leftover pattern paper, and it looks like leftover punchinella, and then on the background there's sort of a grid. So that's the size that the scrap came in, so I'm just going to use it in that size. I mounted my photo on some white cardstock, and then I had it was the back of a pattern paper that you could cut apart, and I believe, and it had a card that said daily routine, or maybe that came in one of the die cut packs. Today we're August 17th. And I did this layout in the very first week of July, so it was a long time ago. It was 6 weeks ago, and for the longest time I was doing the voiceover pretty much on time. Like way back then, like when we were on vacation, I did a whole bunch of voiceovers. When I came home, I just decided to just move all my videos over to my hard drive, and then that way I could wait on the voiceovers, because I just felt like I was talking so far into the future, which it's still going to be, but I feel now like I think I still have 14 or 15 videos ahead, but on my YouTube channel I only have 3 still uploaded. So I'm like, okay, well, I better do a few voiceovers so that I'm not doing voiceovers at the last minute. So basically, what I did was I still had a ton of die cuts left, and I knew that I was getting at the end of the kit, because actually I had planned on stopping at 20 layouts, and I ended up getting 26 layouts with this kit, because when I looked at the die cuts, I'm like, oh, I can't just put those away, because I know, they'll just sit there and I might use one little thing once in a while, but I really want to use as much of the die cuts as I can. So I sat down, and for this layout I chose everything that was black and red, and then I used the teal as the background. So I had sort of 3 colors going on, and there was some rotary dials that I punched out of the pattern papers, those flowers that it was a pattern paper, and I ended up just cutting all the flowers separately and using them on each layouts like that. And then just whatever die cuts was left. There was one that said we were here, and happy day for real, and little puffy hearts that was left over. I think that's what I just glued down there. And this is a picture of my daughter at her competition in Niagara Falls and the rest of my family. And this was her third year. Now, the funny thing is, the first year she went, she was 18 years old. And I mean, we went to all of her competitions that we could. There's not too many that we missed. But that one there, I mean, it was 18 hours or 20 hours away. And so I was like, okay, well, she's 18. It's not like she's 9 or 10. She can go by herself with her team. Anyway, she looks at me and she goes, well, what? You're not coming? So, well, no, I wasn't planning on it. Like I was working that entire time that they were at the competition. Not only that, it was my extra day. So I was working like the whole 5 days. So she was like, well, I really want you to come. I didn't want to go by myself. So anyway, I was chatting with some ladies at work and I was just saying, that it was sweet that she wanted me to go. But man, how was I ever going to, it's hard enough to trade one shift without trading 5. Anyway, I was chatting with 2 ladies, and between the 2 ladies, they took all the 5 days. And I mean, I worked other shifts for them, but I didn't have to talk to a lot of people at work. They just said, no, we think, you need to go. She wants you to go. And, she's 18 and still wants you to go. Yeah, we're going to work something out. So anyway, I ended up going. The next year, I figured, okay, well, now she's 19. She won't want me to go. So, but I asked because I thought, well, I'm not going to assume this year. No, she wanted me to go. And this year here, we knew it was going to be her last year because, she was planning on retiring. So my husband wanted to go really bad. And then we took my son, and then her boyfriend was going anyway, and he was going to buy like an airplane ticket to go and everything. I said, no, we're going, so you can come with us. And then my daughter ended up coming with us too. So it ended up being a family trip. We ended up taking full truck, down to Ontario. So that was a lot of fun. We had a blast going there. We just laughed the whole way. Now on the way back, we were all zonked. So wasn't as much talking on the way back, a lot more sleeping, but it was still fun. So this is my paint marker, and I'm just going to outline the whole thing. And that, like I said, was a pretty quick layout. So here are some close-ups. If you want to see more close-ups, look in the link I have of this video, the description of this video. I have the link to my blog where I upload all these pictures so you can see them up close. And also you can join me on Facebook at Cherry on Top, Twitter, Instagram, Scraptastic blog, and Face group. Thanks for watching. Bye.